So back in my day, back in I want to say 2016, 2017, 2018 maybe, back when the big popular indie games were coming out, even in 2014 when Five Nights at Freddy's came out, there was an absolutely shit ton of fan music. And now I damn well know I'm not the only person that was really into this, because everyone I know that was born in the late mid 2000s, maybe even early, fuck if I know, was really into the Living Tombstone, or 30, CG5, GT Music, Tryhard Ninja. I can't think of much off the top of my head because there was just so many. And I was looking back on my old Spotify playlist, and my old Spotify playlists have a lot of this music, especially the ones in 2018. And now at the end of every year, I like to make a new Spotify playlist and just kind of show the progression of my music taste and shit. So in the beginning of 2018, I don't know how well you're able to see this. There's 21 Pilots, Shawn fucking Mendes, Ed Sheeran, and then there's shit like Build Our Machine, Left Behind, and then there's One Call Away. Weird shit like that. And also, strangely, the Space Jam music is on there. I don't remember adding it. I only added the one song, and then I guess these were added. But you see, there's a lot of video game music, or apparently it's called Otacore, which I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a genre or something, but apparently it's my sixth most listened to genre. And I'm looking back at my playlist and I'm like, these songs, I still fucking love these songs, but I just don't like listening to them anymore, in my own time. It's really only something to listen to for me when I'm just kind of looking for some nostalgia, but on my newer playlist, I don't have it. I don't listen to this anymore. I mean, it's kind of understandable why, because when you're working or when you're at school and you have your playlist or whatever on shuffle, you don't want to be listening to Everywhere I Go by Hollywood Undead and then fucking It's High Noon by Fandroid comes on next. It's a bit of a, I don't know what to call it, but I guess a mood killer. It's just a little weird. It's fucking weird what my music taste was back then, but I kind of wanted to make this video just for, I guess, a bit of a nostalgia run, because I've been doing that these past few days, where I've been looking at my older Spotify playlist, and I'm like, and it just reminds me of when I, first heard these songs, or just, specific memories of me listening to these songs, and I don't know, maybe maybe you guys can get into some nostalgia with me too, but I'm just gonna, I guess, look at a bunch of channels I just remember when I was younger. And yes, if you're wondering, I did get Aaron into a bunch of this shit when he was younger too. He's 4 years younger than me, but even then, I got him into Bendy and the Ink Machine, Five Nights at Freddy's, all that shit. I'm a little sad that I got him into Five Nights at Freddy's, because holy shit did it scare the fuck out of him. So I can't really think of any channels off the top of my head, so I guess we'll just search up Five Nights at Freddy's song. And of course, right off the bat, we get fucking my Five Nights at Freddy's song by The Living Tombstone. I think this is the first song that comes to your mind when you hear Five Nights at Freddy's songs, or maybe just Five Nights at Freddy's in general, because I think it was one of the first, and it definitely is a reason why. I think this was one of the first, and it's probably why, it's probably a reason why the game is as popular as it is, because of the amount of fan interaction that it brought, and because Five Nights at Freddy's has a very large community of people that does art, people that do music, there's a lot of it, and people that do porn and all that kind of shit, and it just made the game bigger, and that's why it's as popular as it is. It's mainly because of the fan interaction, or all the fan stuff that it was did. If it wasn't for as loyal as the Five Nights at Freddy's fans, we probably would not have gotten an entire franchise, let alone probably a second game. And now I have a little story about fucking Join Us for a Bite by JT Music. So I think this is even on my channel because I had it on my phone. But so back in, I want to say late 2018, maybe late 2017, I don't specifically remember. This is back when Musical.ly was Musical.ly. It was not TikTok or whatever bullshit it was, or maybe it was, I don't remember. but this was musically, and I remember I was looking at, I think, just like musically compilations of just like Five Nights at Freddy's songs, and I found inspiration to do one for Join Us for a Bite, and I'm gonna leave the link to that video somewhere if I remember, because I don't want to play it, and the reason why I unfortunately can't play any of these songs is because of copyright. I don't want to get flagged and then have like it be blocked in some countries or whatnot. So that's sad. Die in a fire. I have a funny story with. So I was playing Roblox, and I think this song, I think it was like a Five Nights at Freddy's related game, because I was really into Five Nights at Freddy's when that shit came out. And I was playing, I think it was like a name the character game on Roblox, where if you don't know, there's like a picture of the character, and then you have to type out their name in chat, and then it opens up, and then you go to the next. And Five Nights at Freddy's fan music was playing, and then this song came on, and my uncle, not the one that I used to live with, but because this happened back in 2015, I want to say, this came on, and then he was listening to the lyrics. I'm like, hey, you don't need to be listening to that. I'm like, okay. I kept listening to it because I was on my computer and I didn't have like headphones or anything, so the audio was just playing out loud. So that's a bit of a funny story. Oh my god, these fucking musicals by L. Hugueny. What the fuck happened? I don't know what happened, but okay. I can't be the only person that unironically liked L. Hugueny's shit when they were younger. Because I remember watching, it's probably some of his more popular videos, right? I can't. Yeah, here we go. There's the second one. I remember that one. I think a lot of people shit on L. Hugueny for the art, and I mean that's understandable. But I recall seeing something that he doesn't do the animations. It's something else. He has someone else do it. I'm not entirely sure on that. But the music, I mean, it's like when I look back on it, the music is undoubtedly bad, and it's just auto-tuned to shit. So the music, I mean, you know, you like to be blinded by nostalgia and some of the things that were shit, but you were really into it when you were a kid because you didn't really care that it was shit. You just thought it was cool. But now when you grow older and you get a little more mature, and you look back on the shit you liked when you were younger, and you go, oh, hey, this is kind of bad. This happens a lot with, like, movies and stuff, where, like, you can watch one of your childhood favorite movies, and then you watch it, and then you go, this is just bad. But you liked it so much when you were a kid because you didn't really care. I'm not gonna lie, I remember, so my mom would go to these, I don't know what they call meetings, I guess, rehab meetings or whatever. Not rehab meetings, I don't know what they call them. And I remember coming home one night, I was tired as fuck, and I laid down on the couch, and I turned this song on, and I just, like, held it to my ear so my mom wouldn't hear. Yeah, no, oh boy, this, like, the dislike range, I think that's fair. I'm not gonna, what the fuck? I made a comment on this 3 years ago? I did not, what the fuck did I say? Okay, I see all these comments saying cringe, I understand why, but this was 2016, before he did awesome animations. Not saying this animation was bad. Also, these comments saying cringe are from like a week or two ago. So you haven't seen his newer animations, or you haven't checked on the date. Side note, he did a remake on this song. Why the fuck? Someone responded to me saying his style hasn't changed at all, LMAO, and I fucking disliked it. I can't. So 3 years ago, I guess I was defending this guy. That's funny. If you know me, you know I was really into DDLC. And from what I remember, one of the first Doki Doki fan songs to come out was by Orthrio, or Oreo. How the fuck do you say her name? Is it Orthrio, or is it Oreo? I genuinely don't know. Does she still upload? Oh, she still does, a month ago. Cool. I didn't know she still uploaded, so that's cool. Oh, she's getting the fucking music, like, actual, like, music treatment where you can't check their most popular videos. That is so annoying. Because I want to see what, like, the same thing goes for pretty much, like, any big or just any band in general, where you cannot check their, like, most popular videos. It's so annoying. Oh, there's Brokey Forever. I remember watching that when it first came out, actually. So that was fun. Yes, here we go. Doki Forever. I hate and love the song at the same time. It's a good song. I'm not denying that it's a good song. I think everyone did a really good job on it. But there's a part of me that hates it, and I don't know why. I think it is an actual good song, but it kind of just, I don't know, there's a part of my mind that's just confusing on why I have a certain just type of, I don't know. Maybe because I didn't like that I actually used to love this song, because holy fuck, was this song like, I had this shit on repeat for a good while. This fucking bandana, I swear to God. Yes, as you can tell, this is my first time wearing a bandana in a video. I'm not very sure on how it works. Let's see if I left a comment on this. Oh, there's Bijou Mike. Fuck you. God, his content is so shit. God, I fucking hate Bijou Mike. This is just a little side note. But Bijou Mike, oh, good, he barely gets any views anymore. What? Friday Night Funkin' Imposter V3 is too sussy. That is an actual title on an actual YouTube video uploaded by a grown-ass man. How old is Bijou Mike? I need to know this. This motherfucker is in his late 20s. And he's uploading videos titled Friday Night Funkin' Imposter V3 is too sussy. What is his most popular video? Oh, of course it's a Baldi's Basics video. Oh my god, he does gotcha shit? I forgot he did gotcha shit. He has an entire Gotcha Life channel, right? He does. What the fuck is this profile picture? Yeah, no, he doesn't upload to it anymore, which is not surprising. But yeah, this is a grown-ass man who plays a kid's game. Jesus. I don't recall there being many Doki Doki songs, right? Oh, just Mana. The Stupendium. Holy fuck, I can't believe I forgot about this guy. I fucking love the Stupendium. I remember watching Why Did I Say Doki Doki? I just found it randomly on my YouTube recommendations, and I was really into it. Let's see. A Very Scary Christmas. This song I specifically remember watching in 2018. I was at my mom's house, and this came into my recommendations. And I was so fucking hyped when, I think it's Natsuki slamming a bottle of vodka, and it's like Sayori. What is she doing? Yeah, here we go.
Hangs the banners. Yuri brought the bottle, so Natsuki's getting hammered.
I specifically remember being fucking hyped when I saw that because I was into DDLC for pretty much the entirety of 2018. I think I got into it, I want to say early 2018, and then for pretty much the entirety of 2018, I was fucking into DDLC. And then in 2019, I kind of lost my love for it. And at the end of 2020, I got back into it. And that's how I learned how to mod DDLC and shit. So, yes, that's right. I know how to code DDLC. The Aftermath. I remember... So, as you can see, I have it in my like list. And I rarely like songs. Or I rarely like videos well, now I do. Like, if I were to show my like videos, it'd just be like music and shit. Because I don't really care to like other videos, but because I started liking videos, because I never did that, so now I have like 500 videos in my like list. But I specifically remember, so I was doing a road trip with my Grammy, and we did this, I think we tried to do it every year, but we haven't been able to for health issues and COVID. And I remember this video coming out. I'm not too sure if, I'm actually not too sure, because I may have saw it when I was, there's actually a few times I may have remember seeing this, but my timeline's so confused, but I think I remember for seeing it when I was at a gas station. We were getting some snacks to eat while we were on the road, because we would, we're doing 8-hour long car trips. We're going state to state. We have to fucking eat. And yeah, I remember this, and I had it on repeat for a good while, to say the least. But yeah, no, I haven't. I'm obviously, not watching these guys as much as I did when I was younger, but I still have that like love in my heart for these channels. There's the oh yeah, here we go. There's the J. Jonah Jameson rap. I remember seeing that a while ago when I was kind of into the Spider-Man game. Good game, but I wasn't into it as much as I was like indie games, I guess. I think everyone can agree that indie games are one of the best things to come out. I just remembered. What is their fucking name? They did that Baldi's Basics video. Baldi's Basics music. They did that one video, and it's really popular. What is it? Yeah, Random Encounters. I was so fucking into them. I would say that Random Encounters was probably like one of my most watched channels back when I was younger. Oh shit, they just reached 4 million subscribers. That's really cool. I remember when I was living in Colorado a few years ago, I remember watching them with James. James is my friend from Colorado. We met in 3rd grade, and I would occasionally go to his house, and I would spend the night over there sometimes. I remember watching that the Hello Neighbor video, and then there's the Baldi's Basics. I remember when that came out. And FNAF the Musical with, Markiplier, Nate Wants to Battle, Matt Pad, I think there may be some others that I don't remember. I remember I would just sometimes just, like, watch that out of boredom because it's pretty much just, like, a way to kill 32 minutes, if you felt like it. Kindergarten the Musical. Holy fuck, do I love Kindergarten. The game. I was so excited when I heard that the second one was coming out. And I think I still have, like, a shit ton of hours on Kindergarten 2. I don't know how many exactly, but I think it's, like, I want to say, like, 15, maybe more. And, because I would get all the, because if you haven't played Kindergarten, there's the cards that you get. They're pretty much collectibles, and then you get, like, a secret ending if you get them all. I played it once, but then I think I had to get a new computer, or I had to get a new version of my computer because it broke, and I lost all my fucking progress. So what I had to do is I had to replay the entire game, and then I would get all the cards. And that was fun. Don't get me wrong, that was fun. But I was heavily into Kindergarten when that came out. I love it. I remember this one time. So when I moved into my uncle with mid 2017, I want to say, like summer of 2017, I was just I wasn't really doing much, but when I got my computer, and this was when I was going into 5th grade, I would I'm trying to think. My building, or I'm pretty sure all condo buildings in that area, I'm not too sure, we would have occasional power outages for like a second or two, which terrified the fuck out of me. Don't get me wrong, but most of the time they were longer than a second. They would happen for like a minute or something, and it was still terrifying. So, this one time I think I was watching Jacksepticeye playing it, and then the power goes out. I don't have a fucking flashlight near me, so I'm fucking, I can't see in the dark. I don't remember if I actually had a phone then. I'm not too sure. I think I did. I'm not too sure though, because I know I didn't have a phone. I don't remember. But, so I'm just I'm in the dark. I'm fucking terrified, by the way. Like, when I moved in, I was facing a lot of new things, so I was a terrified little kid. I couldn't sleep, so I was pretty much accidentally staying up all night because I was just so scared to actually try to get some sleep. I was playing on my DS and shit all night because I couldn't sleep. And I was terrified. This was also when that, like, the big, like, 3 a.m. shit was happening, so I was terrified of 3 a.m. because I thought it was the devil's hour or the witching hour or whatever it's called. And I remember just being heavily into Kindergarten at that time. And, I still love the game, and I hope the developers come out with something different. Because, don't get me wrong, I love Kindergarten 1 and 2, but I don't think there's a need for a third game. I don't know if I would complain if there was a third game, but I don't think I'd be as excited as I was for the second game. Because I knew there was going to be a second game. After the first game kind of said that there would be a second game. Oh, just Monica feat Orthrio and other people I don't know. This was really good. All right. So this was one. DDLC didn't have a lot of music on it compared to like other games. DDLC wasn't as like Oda chord heavy, I guess. I don't know. And that was a little sad. I can only think of like 3 off the top of my head, which is Doki Doki Forever, this one, and then the Stupendium. So that's a little sad, but this was a really good one. It was a little weird seeing Orthrio cosplay as Monica. I wasn't really expecting that. Oh, they did Cuphead the musical. The animation on this is undoubtedly shit. I think even the creators can understand that the animation was shit, but they kind of had to go the animation route because you can't really cosplay as all the Cuphead bosses because some of them are just, they're fucking, you can't really cosplay them in general. There was that one fucking bee, and then there's, the vegetables. So they kind of had to go the animation route, but it didn't turn out well. They probably should have just hired they probably should have hired a few like actual animators to do this, because I think they all did this with like Mouse too or something. I don't know. I mean, it's a good song. They had pretty much a bunch of people. I think they had a shit ton of people collaborate on this song. Like every like boss or most bosses are like actually like different people. Like MatPat's in this. Markiplier and A wants a battle Jacksepticeye as in the title. I think there's a few others that I just can't think of. But yeah, no, real good shit. See, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I have to go over that game. And especially, I obviously have to go over DA Games. DA Games is definitely a gem of a channel. I can see that his videos don't do too well, which does obviously suck, but I mean, to be fair, I don't really watch his videos anymore. It's the reason why I don't watch these guys anymore is because I guess I just grew out of it. I guess that's what I would say, is I just grew out of it. I don't really know what else to say. I still have a special heart. I still have a special place in my heart for all these like YouTube channels because of just how much I loved them when I was younger. But I've more or less grown out of it, and now I'm just like, even I think like Orthrio doesn't even do like video game covers anymore, or like video game songs anymore. I think she stopped doing that, and now she does her own original stuff, which I think is really cool. And I should probably check it out sooner enough because I think my friend Ellie really likes it. So I should probably check it out eventually. But yeah, he does a lot more gameplays than he does songs. I think so. Well, there's this. I don't know what this is. That looks like a song. I know he has like a Flumpty's Jam. I know that that's a really fucking good song. It's more of a rap, but I think DA Games is probably one of the reasons why I love rap music as much as I do now, like rap and hip hop. And rap and rock, because that's what most of his stuff was, if I recall. It was like rap and rock. And now, one of my favorite genres of music is rap and rock. So I think I have DA Games the thing for pretty much giving me a rap rock type music taste. I mean, also I love like pop and other kind of shit. Brothers in Arms, that's a really good one. It was actually really well animated too. Like when I first saw it, I thought it was like a Cuphead mod or something. That's how well animated it is. It looks exactly like Cuphead. And funny thing, so back when my channel was first made, I want to say this was probably back in 2017. Because I first created this channel, and I think it was September 27th, 2017. It's something like that. So the anniversary of my channel is coming up in a few weeks. So that's cool. And something like that. And when I first did this channel, I did primarily just, it wasn't rants. It was just kind of me doing whatever. There was some like mobile game stuff. I played mobile games. I didn't do much streams. No, I did not stream that much at all. But this was also back when, because now you actually have to have like 1,000 subscribers to stream it on your phone, which is really fucking stupid. Because back when I was younger, or back in like 2017 and 2018, it didn't matter how many subscribers you have. You can just stream on mobile whenever you felt like it. You didn't need a subscriber count, which I think is, or you didn't need like a sub goal, which was really fucking stupid. But yeah, Brothers in Arms was good. He did that. What do you call it? Like a music mix now? It was originally called something else. Melody. It was called like it was called something different. I forget what it was, but he called it something different. And I think it's cool he mixes like a bunch of his songs together in just one song, and I think that was really cool. But I don't know why he changed the name. It's weird. And if it's number 1, where the fuck's number 2? Oh shit, CG5. I talked about him earlier. Yeah, let's go into CG5 for a minute. He has CG5. It looks like he still does. Oh, doesn't he have a really shitty Dream song? Yeah, I See a Dreamer. God, fuck that song. It is bad. I wasn't as into CG5 as I was like Orthrio and some other people. And I mean, I wasn't as much of a fan, but he does have a few that I will go over in a moment. Oh yeah, there we go. Tommy in it. He went the more depressing route, which was sucking off other YouTubers, or not sucking off other YouTubers, sucking off, I guess, more popular YouTubers, like making songs about them. I don't think many people do that. He did a Bigchungus song, which Bigchungus is always gonna be my favorite meme. But oh, the Discord cover, that was really cool. I remember seeing that. Bigchungus, here we go. Bigchungus will always and forever be my favorite meme, and it's probably because the time the meme came out was probably one of the best times of my life. It was Christmas break of 2018. Christmas break 2017, 2018, and maybe not 2019, I'm not entirely sure. But like those like Christmas breaks were probably the best Christmas breaks I've ever had in my life, and this came out during my Christmas break. And I think 2018, I don't know if it's 2018 or 2017 that was my favorite, but I know both were really fucking good, and 2019 not so much, but I think 2018 probably had my favorite Christmas break, just because of all the things that happened, and it was so cool. If I'm thinking of the right time, then this was around the time where me and my friend K-Camp, we did all-nighters pretty much every night. We never got past, like, 2 a.m., I think. We always passed out, but, that was fun. And then there was the summer break of 2017, and that's when me and my other friend, we did one all-nighter that, even if I'm not a fan of that person anymore because of some of the things she's done, that time always held a special place in my heart. We were doing an all-nighter. We had another friend, although he just went to sleep, I think at like 5. And we were both really tired, tried to stay up, and yeah. We did a bunch of weird shit. We read a lot of weird fan fictions. We weren't into them. Don't get me wrong. We weren't into them. We read them to bully them. But Bigchungus always will hold a special place in my heart. I probably said that a bunch of times. This will hold a special place in my heart. But that's just because a lot of things do. A lot of things that I'm not into anymore because I guess I more or less grew out of it. He did a really good Cuphead. Yes, the final straw. This is probably my favorite Cuphead straw. He did one with Delvano. I don't know how to say his name. Delvando? I don't know how to say his name. I'm into that one DDLC song he did too. I didn't go into it, but he did a DDLC song which was really fucking good. I think it was with Kichi. I don't know how to say her name. Which was really good. And this is probably my favorite Cuphead song. It's some good shit. It's a mix. He's Cuphead, and then the other one's Mugman, and it's really fucking good. Ooh, Can I Get an Amen? It's a more darker Bendy song. Like, it's more, like, darker in tone or mood compared to the other ones. And it's really fucking good in that way. It's more slower, and it has, like, a bit of a swing vibe. It's really good. I hope that children nowadays, and I get that they probably won't because these are older now. They're 4 or 5 years old. These games are getting older. Bendy and the Ink Machine came out in what, 2016? That's 5 years ago. Depending on when it was released, but that was around 5 years ago. And Five Nights at Freddy's is what, 9? It came out in 2014. It's 2021. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I'm wrong. It's not 9, but 7 years. These games are getting old, and it's so fucking sad. Cuphead came out in 2017. That's 4 years ago. And I mean, I can't think of like Doki Doki Literature Club. That's 3-4 years old too. And it's getting sad that these games are getting old on us, and the newer generation of kids aren't gonna be listening to the Minecraft parodies or the Five Nights at Freddy's parodies or all that shit, because these games, they're not as popular as they used to be. They won't be flooding your feed like the other ones did, and that's really fucking sad. And yes, I fortunately did give Aaron this kind of childhood. I made him listen, not to as much as I did, but when they were popular, he listened to Builder Machine. He listened to, not Orthrio, that was more of a me thing, but DDLC wasn't out at that time anyways. He listened to DA games, all that kind of shit. So I did, fortunately, give him that kind of childhood. He doesn't really listen. He listened to a lot of JT music, actually. So, you know what? For Aaron, I'll go over JT music. Not the songs that I listen to. No. It's their newer songs, which, I mean, I can't say anything about their newer works because I haven't listened to their newer works. Did I see a Days Gone song? I gotta check that out. Days Gone is fucking amazing. I gotta check this one out. But I know they did a lot of Overwatch, which I really liked. Yeah, speaking of Overwatch, the Zara vs. Heavy, I haven't seen that one, but Junkrat vs. Demo Man is good. The Baldi's Basics rap, that was good. Anytime You Smile. I am so fucking sad that We Happy Few, it does not have that much attention. Cause I think most YouTubers that played We Happy Few gave up on it. Like, they stopped uploading it after like their 4th or 5th Let's Play, which really sucks because it's a really fucking good game. It's like no one really cared about it. Like, the gameplay is buggy. Admittedly, the gameplay is buggy, but the story is still really fucking good. And it's like YouTubers did not give that game the light of day, and it really fucking sucks. Can't Be Erased. I'm gonna be frank with you. I wasn't a fan of this one. I was not a fan of Cannot Be Erased. Like, I never disliked it, but it was never something I really listened to. Happy Wheels rap. I listened to that so much. The Junkrat and Roadhog rap, or the Junkrat and Roadhog rap. Roadhog? I don't know if I'm saying that shit right. Yes, listen to that a shit ton. All Five Nights at Freddy's, I guess they just started compiling them all when they realized that they made a lot. They have like, I want to say maybe like 10 to 15 Five Nights at Freddy's songs. Which, I mean, no hate, get your buck. I'm not shit talking them for making a bunch. Go get your buck. But, I mean, there's a time where it's a bit much. Just so, for Aaron, JT music, I was never as much of a fan as I was the others. I mean, of course, they have some songs that I was really into, but compared to, like, others I wasn't really into. Speaking of one that I wasn't really into, we're gonna go over the pedophile, Mando Pony. I think he, like, shut off all of his comments and shit because he was texting minors, and then he got caught for it. He turned off, like, the dislike ratio and turned off comments. Yeah, because he was caught sexting minors or whatever. So, yeah, if you're wondering why he doesn't really upload anymore, that's why. So, that's fun. He did a Doki song. I was not into it. Yeah, I'm, like, looking through this list, and it's like, yeah, no, there's not a lot of songs I was really into. Of course, he did, Noticed, and Balloons was okay. Trying to think. I can't really think of any. Freddy's music. Here we go. Let's see, where is it? Survive the Night. The Show Must Go On. I think that's probably one of my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's songs. It's a rock song. It's a rock Five Nights at Freddy's song. How could I not like it? If you know me, I love rock music. Survive the Night, though, I think that's like top 10, I want to say. Maybe one day I'll go over like a bunch of the songs I remember listening to, and then I'll do like a tier list of them, like I did my own songs. Just Gold, that's really good. Noticed. The Show Must Go On, I think that was that rock song I was talking about, really good. Balloons, I wasn't a really fan of. I don't remember some of these other ones. So yeah, as you can tell, you turn the fuck off. So as you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of Mando Pony, but I definitely don't have a problem with him. Well, I mean, I have a problem that, he was caught sexting kids, but, not his music. So I can't really think of much other to go off of. I just kind of wanted to go over a bit of a nostalgia trip, I guess, just looking at some older songs. If this video does good, then maybe I'll go over and do a tier list of some of these songs, because I think a lot of people that I know listened to these when they were younger. And now that we're growing up, we don't listen to it anymore. We grew out of the whole Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale phase and whatnot. And now we're either into other video games, or we're listening to other music that, we're just not into anymore. So, yeah. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you didn't, suck me off, bitch.